In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 strategies on how to keep your personal brand classy. Well, let's get into it. So when it comes to your personal brand, well, we all have a personal brand. And your personal brand really includes your education, your experiences, your interests. It is absolutely everything about you. And it gives others a picture or an idea about who you are, what you value, and what you believe in. So the question is, what are you doing to cultivate your personal brand? And if you're not doing anything to cultivate your personal brand, well, what is your brand saying about you? Today I'm going to give you 5 strategies on how to keep your personal brand, well, how to keep it classy. It's okay to like trends or the latest fads, but when it comes to being classy, well, ladies, that lasts a lifetime. So before we get into the 5 strategies, this video is sponsored by Advo Group. Now, Advo Group is a communications and leadership development company. And the company was founded by 2 established actors who also happen to have master's degrees from the Yale University School of Drama. Now, they've done something a little unique. What they've done is they've taken the most effective principles of performing and they've developed a methodology that you can use to tackle any types of communications challenge that you may have. Let's say, for example, right now you're feeling like you really just can't connect to your colleagues online. Or perhaps you're feeling like you're a little Zoom fatigue. I know I am. Or perhaps you're feeling, well, a little unmotivated in the virtual environment. You're not alone. And because you're not alone, what Advo has done is they have really developed this methodology that you can use whether you are in person or whether you're virtual. And this methodology is going to help you connect more on a human level. Not only are you going to connect more on a human level, you're also going to really gain confidence from it, and you're also going to learn how to communicate better. They've just launched their new course, and the new course is Foundations of Connection, and I think you guys are really going to like this course. This is not your static course. You know the course that you take, and they really use the same format. They're using some of the same templates. It is not that course at all. It's not a cookie cutter course. It is a high impact virtual course that you're absolutely going to enjoy. So make sure that you check it out. I'm going to put the link below. And if you really want to buy the course, if you're interested, they have given us a coupon code. It is Laura15 for 15% off. I will also put that down in the comments below. So again, make sure you check it out. I think you're going to love the course because not only are you going to get 30 stackable videos, well, you're also going to build some behaviors that's going to last you a lifetime. So let's get into those 5 strategies that's really going to help you really keep your personal brand classy. So the first strategy is to make sure that you master the art of communication. Now, when it comes to communication, verbal and written communication, both of those are very important. After all, we communicate with people every day, whether we're doing it in writing or whether we're doing it through verbal communication. Those are important and we all should master that. But we should also master, well, how do you communicate not only through verbal or written communication, but how are you communicating through your body language? How are you communicating through your word choices? I have this colleague right now, and this colleague is a senior manager who really wants to go to the next level in her career. She really wants to become a senior executive. The problem is when she is either presenting information or she's talking with her other colleagues, well, they walk away feeling as if they've just been attacked. And it's not that she means anything by it, because she's just very passionate about her work and she's very good at what she does. However, she's not good at communicating. So when they walk away and they're feeling like they've just been attacked, well, that means she hasn't mastered the art of communicating. She really needs to focus on how she's communicating, as well as her tone and, again, word choice. Also, ladies, when it comes to communication, well, we all know that when it comes to being classy, classy women do not or are not boisterous, and they are not loud. We all know the ones. You know, you go to a conference or you go to a meeting and there's someone there, and let's say she just happens to be very loud and very boisterous. And these people seem to always have crowds of people around them. And you may walk away thinking, wow, that person is really funny or entertaining. And the truth is, that's not it at all. Just because people are around, I can guarantee you that most of the time those people are actually laughing at them and not laughing with them. So you want to make sure that you master the art of communication. The second strategy to making sure that you really keep your brand classy is to become interesting. Ladies, when it comes to being classy, you want to make sure that you are interesting. Let's say, for example, you have a friend and every time you talk to her, the only thing that she's talking about is the Housewives. Now, I'm not knocking the Housewives franchise if that is what you like. However, if that is the only thing that you are talking about, well, you're not very interesting. When it comes to being classy or building that classy brand, you want to be interesting. You want to have several hobbies or things that you are interested in. Also, when it comes to being interesting, well, sometimes you become interested to become interesting. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say that you go into the office on Monday morning, the Super Bowl was the Sunday night before. Everyone's talking about the Super Bowl except you because, well, that's just something you're not very interested in. Well, you're not being engaged, so you're not seen as interesting. One of the ways or tricks to get around that is to, well, if it's the Super Bowl, a big game like that, you may want to figure out who's playing in the Super Bowl. And you also may want to figure out which player actually had the most success during the game. That way you can engage in conversation, and you can also not only engage in conversation, but you can pivot and turn the conversation to something that you are interested in. You become interesting because then you show people that you have different interests, and there may be some interests that you have that someone else has. So the third strategy to making sure that you keep your brand classy, well, is to make sure you develop some mystery. Ladies, when it comes to being mysterious, well, everyone loves mystery. So you want to make sure that you become mysterious. Your colleagues should not know every single thing about you. Nobody wants to know every single thing about you. I was on a call recently and there was a senior manager on the call along with other senior executives. Well, for some reason, this person started talking about her weekend. And I don't know if it was because we were on a Zoom call that she got a little more comfortable than usual, but she starts telling us about her significant other and a road rage incident, and we were all just very flabbergasted. And we were flabbergasted, I don't know if it was because she had gotten too comfortable or because, well, quite frankly, it was a bit scary. The point is, no one should know that much information about you. Think about the most classy women in the world. Well, they're classy and they're mysterious. Everyone loves a little bit of mystery that actually draws people to you. Okay, ladies, so the next strategy when it comes to being very classy or keeping your brand classy is to make sure that you are authentic. When it comes to being you, well, no one can beat you at being you. You are the only you there is. So you want to make sure that you show up authentic. When you are authentic, people are drawn to you. People want to work with you. They want to work for you because they feel like they can trust you. They feel like they know you. So you want to make sure that you are authentic. So the last strategy when it comes to keeping your brand very classy is to make sure that you hold yourself in high regard. Now, what that means is, well, you don't lower your standards to meet everyone else's. I know right now that can be a little difficult to do, especially in this culture when it seems like everything goes. You want to make sure that you are holding yourself in high regard, that you're holding yourself to a higher standard, because when this passes, when all of this goes away, you want to make sure that you haven't said or done anything that's going to affect your brand in a negative way. You always want to be seen as classy, and being classy is holding yourself in high regard. And when you hold yourself in high regard, well, people hold you in high regard. And when it comes to really respecting yourself, when you hold yourself in high regard, you have so much confidence that, well, It doesn't matter what other people are doing or what other people are saying. You are so confident in yourself that you are going to make sure that you respect yourself, and you're going to make sure that you respect others. Okay, ladies, so that is it. Those are the 5 strategies to keeping your brand classy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.